All right, so we are here at Sylvan Beach Park to pick up some bait at Linda's Bait and Tackle. We might try it here later on, but we're gonna go to a spot down the street that my dad told me about that he remembered from like 30 years ago. Um, I don't know if it's still there. We'll see. I looked at it on maps and I think it is, but I think it's changed a lot. I don't think it's the same way it was 30 years ago.
I mean, look at that pier. It was probably good at one point. That's all falling down. Hello, how are you?
Hello. I'm gonna get a quart of the live shrimp, and I think that'll do us for today. This spot is similar to where my dad and I came before probably 30 years ago, but I don't remember it being exactly like this. So I uh, I talked to him this morning, and he was telling me where it was and how to get to it, but I don't really remember it being like this. Um, so we'll see how it goes, but um, there's a lot of people here, so that's a definitely must be pretty good spot for the flounder today. We'll see. I got a salty head jig here. It's got the little coil on it so the bait doesn't slip off. We're going for flounder, so take a gulp. So I'm gonna take one of these gulp, and I'm just gonna bounce it off the bottom.
You going that way? I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna try that.
yeah. So I'll just hook it through the top here, through the top, come out the back, and then you turn it to get it to get onto the jig head. And then you want your hook facing up on it. So you want that hook, because the thing's gonna, I have a loop knot right here. So the loop knot will let it dangle. So we'll see how it goes. Man, this,
Asthma for some fishing flounder. I'm also using I'm trying artificial right now, lure. I've never fished with that. Boss, have you?
yeah, with artificial, yeah.
It's apparently some of the best meat you can eat, fishing wise. So we're gonna try to cook some later. You know, he says this spot has some, but I'm not 100% sure. What do you say about flounder? Oh yeah, once you catch one, you'll never forget it. So let's see. Let's get into some big ones.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm just bouncing this gulp off the bottom. I mean, it's super shallow right here. I'm just bouncing it around the structure and wait until I get a hit. Or if something will stop it. There's a lot of rocks, but that's a good thing because flounder like structure. So anything they can hide around, they're gonna like that. So it's kind of a fact that if you're fishing for flounder, you're gonna get hung up. You're gonna get, you know, you're gonna get caught up and stuff. So my dad used to show me how he'd walk like this, and he would just drag it. But I like to kind of bounce it. Um, and 30 years ago they weren't using gulp. I don't think. I think they were just using a regular lure. So, but yeah, I'll go this same route and I'll just kind of bounce it off the ground.
You have a knife right here?
Huh?
You have a knife?
Yeah. Hold on.
For when I catch it, so I cut it,
Oh yeah. We got one in there.
so we can bleed it before we put it.
You gonna look up a YouTube video on how to do it?
I already did. It's a you grab the thing, you cut right here in the like on the gills, and then you just throw it in the ice, and it'll bleed inside the cooler.
There's something right here. There it goes. That's the thump. Man, it totally thumped it right there. There's a little one, something, but it did thump it. And I think I got a flounder right here already. Look at what I caught. What? Another one of them weird looking fish? So, what is that? What is that? That's the second time I caught one of these. I think it's called a toadfish. Man, I thought I had a flounder, Eduardo, because of the way it hit. All right.
Yeah,
Wow.
but
You heard that?
I'm going for quality, not quantity. You know what I'm saying?
We're doing that giveaway on the Busby tackle box. So if you haven't, go to the forum, you can sign up. All you got to do is post once a month, and you're entered to win the Busby Colony 28. And what we're going to do is we're just going to keep adding tackle to it. We're just going to add lures, add everything that you would normally have in a tackle box. And once we get it filled up, we'll pick a winner from somebody on the forum and give it away. So it's kind of a neat thing. They're really good, really nice tackle box. I've been using them. I have some of the stuff. The whole idea behind the forum is to get guys together. I've already got a couple guys posting on there, and we're probably gonna end up meeting up with them and fishing with them. I like to meet new people. Uh, I still haven't had a bad experience with the fishing community in all of my life. I've only met cool people, so I want to get that community together. And I really don't want it to be where people feel like they're just coming out and they don't know you. So the forum kind of helps you get to know people a little bit. Hey, what is this guy? And you have something to talk about when you come out and come to meet somebody else. You got something to kind of talk about. So. Man, I'm getting little bumps. Eduardo, have you got any hits?
Nothing. I'm going to actual shrimp now. See the difference.
Are you gonna do pop? You gonna do on the bottom? Oh yeah, that'll work. So, anyways, that's kind of where we're at right now. I'm just having fun. I'm having a lot of fun doing this.
You like most about fishing?
I just like how calm it is. Relaxing to me. It's a challenge to me. It's a challenge, especially since I'm not good at it. So.
What do you think about these drones in New Jersey? What do you think they are?
Drones? What drones?
Yeah. You
What
haven't
drones?
seen anything? There's a bunch of drones that they keep spotting in New Jersey. It's been like a week and a half. And one of the sheriffs came out and said they don't know what it is. They saw 50 come out of the ocean. It was wild. And they're saying somebody had said it was Iran and then they took it back. So nobody even knows what it
What do
is.
you mean drones? Like one drone, like up in the air?
Like, yeah, like a bunch. But some of them are the size of a small SUV or a small sedan,
Allegedly?
allegedly. What do you think? You think it's us testing out new stuff?
I don't question things like that. Let's just keep our eyes face forward and focused. Let the government take care of what they need to take care of.
So I had a podcast yesterday with Carlo, right? And we were talking about the whole CEO killing and whatever. So he has a aunt and a sister that work for that company, and apparently, like the same day that it happened, he texted them, "Did y'all hear what happened with the CEO or whatever?" And like his aunt had replied to him and whatever, and he didn't think nothing of it. And he went in like a couple days later to check the messages. The messages were erased from the conversation, both from his sister and his aunt. That's weird. That's
I
weird.
mean,
That's
there's technical
weird.
difficulties, different
No,
times, you know,
no, boss. That's weird for your messages to be erased. Like every other message was there except for those talking about that.
allegedly.
No, not allegedly. He showed me the screen. And then he even texted his sister like, "What did I just text you?" And she's like, "Huh?" And then he like sent her a screenshot of his messages, and it wasn't popping up anymore.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. This is Carlo wouldn't lie about that. That's weird.
I mean, let's not question stuff, you know?
I question everything.
Why?
That's what
Don't
you
it's,
gotta do.
you're wasting a lot of energy.
Yeah, that's what people say, but I enjoy it.
Oh,
I
okay.
enjoy it.
Okay.
I like conspiracies.
I'm gonna catch one, Eduardo.
Yeah,
You know
why?
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 Because I had to take one to my buddy Nick. He's a Bulgarian guy, coolest guy ever.
Bulgarian.
And
Bulgarian.
yeah,
They used to be Soviet Union.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We were talking about it the other day at dinner. I had dinner with him. We were talking about Flounder, talking about how good it is and everything. And his wife was like, That's gonna be a mess in the kitchen." He's like, I know how to prepare them."
Does
And
he?
so I don't know, but I'm gonna catch him a flounder and take it to him.
So we have any luck so far?
Huh?
Do we have any luck so far?
No luck so far, except for that one little toadfish or whatever that is. But I got a Snickers. Everything's better with a Snickers. Yeah,
Where do you think they are, boss?
they're here. You just gotta catch them. It wouldn't be no fun if they were easy to catch.
Nobody's caught anything. That's
Yes,
what's
they have.
crazy.
Over there, the guy caught 4 of them already.
No, he didn't.
And the lady said they're catching them over on that side in the middle.
Flounder?
Yeah.
I haven't seen nobody catch anything.
Yep. They're here. Bro, don't push me.
I would never.
Oh man, that guy again? It's the second time I caught this one. It's the second time, same guy. That's 2, Eduardo.
Yeah, that don't count.
Oh, this is a bigger one.
A toadfish?
Yeah, something like that. Hey, Dad, let me call you back. I think I got one on here. Dang it, no.
Did y'all find the place?
Yeah, I found the place. Man, now it's starting to get packed out here. But the only thing I caught so far is those, you know, those little toadfish, those real ugly fish,
The fat ones?
the little fat ones, and they look
Looks
like,
like a frog.
yeah, it looks like a frog. I think they call them a toadfish.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I caught. But I caught a smaller one and then a bigger one. But
That's
man,
what the redfish are.
huh?
That's what the redfish are.
The redfish.
They like them.
Oh, really? Yeah, I hadn't caught anything else, but what I'm doing is I'm dragging the bottom with that gulp. They've been hitting the
It's a
gulp.
pier there?
No, there's not a pier here. No, it's next to Bayside Park. But
As you come in out of Linda Silver Beach, you get 146, you took a right or left?
so I took a left out of Sylvia Beach on 146 to go basically
Past
south.
the railroad tracks?
Yep.
The wind ain't blowing right now.
The wind's not bad, yeah. How do you know the wind's not blowing right now?
Oh, yeah, look at the news thing.
You're looking at the news? Yeah. I gotta do something. Eduardo needs a fish, so I told I really want to get a flounder that Nick, Diego's buddy's dad, the Bulgarian guy, I already told him that I was gonna bring him some flounder. So I really want to get him one.
You got ice and ice fish?
Yeah, I got ice. I went and picked some up. Yeah.
All right. I'll call you right later on second.
All right. Bye. Is there any spot over there? Down at the end, huh?
Yeah, down here.
We can go over there. You want to do that?
Let's give it a try real quick.
All right. Yeah, we can do that.
We decided to come on this side. We were on the other side. The boss thinks it's our generation that has no patience, but people on this side are catching. People on that side have not caught one all day. So, I think we got to go where the action's at, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got to go where the action is. Seems like the action is over here.
You think I'm playing around, but I'm going to catch one.
Where's that mile cast?
Huh?
Where's that
I don't need to be far.
country mile cast?
I don't need to be far. The flounder is going to be right here. I don't need to be far.
Boss, please do not fall.
Watch.
Please do not fall.
Watch what I do. Watch what I do right here. Watch. I really need a flounder for tonight to take to my buddy. Like, I got to have one.
The little baby things don't count.
My fish was exotic and poisonous.
It's not poisonous.
What was your fish?
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought you were going to get something.
I am. I'm gonna
I
go
can
back.
have this for real?
Yeah, I got it for you and Peyton.
You want some? Kobe messaged me right now. Did you watch the UFC fight last night?
No.
There was this one fight on the main card that they had 1 minute to go, right? And on the last minute, the guy did a crazy punch and knocked the dude out. In the last minute, and Kobe just sent me a message with the video of the dude getting knocked out, and he's like, this dude cost me $700 last night. He had bet that the fight was gonna go the distance.
He got knocked out last minute.
The last minute.
That's funny. All right, so I already tried using a regular jig head with a gulp, but I was bumping the edge the whole way, just going no luck. So now I'm gonna fan cast, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this salty head jig that I got, and it's a tandem rig. So it's got this one on the back, and it's got this one. So this one will be at the bottom, this one's kind of at the top. So I'm just gonna add a gulp to it. And then what I'll do is I'll fan cast this and see if I do any better. See the bottom? These are expensive, so I don't want to get it caught up. So I kind of felt it out there. It didn't seem like there was a lot of rocks. So we'll see what we can do. Oh man, that's a great idea, Peyton. Procure, you heard that? You heard that, Eduardo? Peyton said use Procure. So put that on there. Oh, hold on.
You going to lures?
I got a lures. So we use this Procure. A little jelly, put a little jelly on it. Can you please pass the jelly? All right. And then, heck, let's put Procure on the bottom one too. Might as well.
Did you grow up around here?
No, I grew up in A-Leaf. But every weekend, me and my dad would go fishing, or a lot. We would go fishing. Two kinds of weekends. Weekends working and weekends fishing. And they were nothing alike. But whenever we went fishing, my dad, back then you didn't have Google. You didn't have, you didn't have MapQuest. You didn't have any of that. He would hear from a guy, that heard it at his work and told him where to go and drew him a little map. So it's funny, like even when I talked to my dad, like I was talking to him this morning, I was trying to explain to him where we were going because he was telling me where to go. But he's telling me, like if we're in, 1982, okay, go down to here and make a left and, go there. And I'm like,
he's like, you know that little pink building? You turn on there. It's like, man, that building's been gone for 30 years.
Yeah, those buildings aren't even there. It's 30, 40 years ago is probably closer to when he's thinking of. But so that stuff's not around. So I'm like, Dad, that's not like that no more. So me trying to explain to him where it is, it's harder. And I would tell him, hey, I'll just send you a link. Look, here's the place. But his phone is one of those flip phones. It's not a iPhone 14 or even an iPhone. So, but anyways, we would come down and he would find a little spot and we would try it out. And another time we'd come and we'd try it out. We'd be gone all day, you know. And then when we got back to the house, we'd clean the fishing rods and reel. That was a whole nother hour. The way my dad wanted the equipment cleaned and everything put up was a certain way. It took an hour. Clean it off, wash it off. He took care of his stuff. And so it was different, you know. But that's how some of these places my dad still remembers them, and you know I want to revisit a lot of this stuff because I don't want to be at the same place as everybody else, you know, all the time. Like today, everybody's at Seawolf. Everybody's at Seawolf. Well, try to find a different place, even though there's a lot of people here, you know. It's not packed like Seawolf, and you know we got road access, to place to park here, and you got a edge here, so it's nice. People are catching flounder. The guy right there just caught a little baby red, so, and it's beautiful right now. I mean, it's probably what, 69, 70, something like that out here.
74.
So it's beautiful.
Hey, so you coming over here or not? Yeah. All right. Just wondering. Nah, we're gonna be out here till like 2:30.
6. Man, we've been killing them, man. Yeah. We've been killing them. That's it, man. Is that the biggest one you ever caught?
I've never caught a flounder. Never.
Man.
Only thing I've ever caught are a speckled trout, a red, and a bass. That's it.
Man.
Those are 3. Not even a black drum.
Yeah. What you think, Eduardo?
I think he made our video.
I think he did, bro. That's
flounder season here.
Man, no, it's not like that was a 15-inch flounder. It's a big flounder.
Yeah.
So did the line just?
I thought I got stuck. I was telling him, I was like, you know how y'all kept getting stuck in that little area right there?
Was it down? Was the line?
Yeah, it was down. I was like, it just went down, and I was like, because it's done that a lot lately. Yeah. It'll go down by itself, but I'll yank it and nothing comes. So I figured the hook was too big, but Not for
Man,
that fish.
not for that
Yeah, for that
fish.
fish it was perfect.
Man, dang, Carlo shows up half the day,
Hey,
halfway through the day, and then
that's how it be.
makes
That's how it
gets the
be.
big one. All right, so Carlo, I was telling Eduardo this morning that once you catch a flounder,
Yeah.
it's going to be an obsession because it's a different. They're the hardest ones to catch, right?
Are they?
Yeah, and I mean, it might have come easy for you, you know, just show
Yeah.
up halfway through the day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy how like I mean I haven't been fishing that long, but it's crazy how like some fishermen or people who fish can tell you what kind of fish it is just by the way it fights. Like, oh yeah, that's this. Oh, that's this.
But you'll remember it now. Like you'll remember
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what that was like. All right, guys. If you like the videos, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Carlo won the day. Carlo won the day.